This decade?
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't remember that far.
I know.
Well, Rachel Maddow.
I can say that I'm very glad that my access to Korean dramas has gotten a lot easier.
Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City.
Do you have a favorite movie, book, TV show, whatever?
There's a movie I've been thinking, it's not my favorite movie, but I've been thinking about this recently, Morning Glory.
Daybreak's understaffed, underfunded. Any producer who works there will be publicly ridiculed, overworked, underpaid. Awful.
I'll take it. It's so good, and I watched it yesterday. Literally, like the whole movie, and it's like, it should be a cult classic, and it's not. And I don't know why, because it has everything.
I mean, I could tell you recently what I loved. I saw Parasite. I don't know if you've seen it. It's incredible. I want to see it like 18 more times.
아 잠깐. 제시카 외동딸 일리노이 시카고 과선배는 김치모 그는 이사촌.
I might do A Star Is Born, right? Because name another movie you want to watch more often than that, or another movie you stop at HBO to watch more often than that.
In all the good times, I find myself longing for change.
Well, you know what it is? 10 years ago, we had babies, so my TV show consisted of, Disney Channel.
Yeah, Handy Manny, really. Yeah. But no, I mean, in the last 10 years, one of my favorite movies made was probably Wolf of Wall Street.
My name is Jordan Belfort. The year I turned 26, I made $49 million, which really pissed me off because it was $3 shy of $1 million a week.
I thought that was really great. The TV shows, there's been so many. I'm on Succession right now, obsessed with it.
I want to see what other news operations we can sweep up.
Local TV?
Dad, nobody watches TV.
Why shouldn't we do all the news?
Well, Kim Jong-pop, because that's not how things work in this country.
I think all the writers left movies and went into TV. So TV is really great now. I mean, I would say in the past 10 years, what do you got? You got your Homeland, people love it. My wife might masturbate to it. I'm not sure. I'll have to text her.
I work for the President of the United States.
Anyone who takes a stand for what they believe, people are going to say they're crazy. They've been calling me that for years.
A miniseries that Russell Tovey is in, that Russell T. Davies wrote. He's queer as folk and cucumber and banana and all that stuff, but it showed here on HBO. It was first in BBC in London, called Years and Years, and just as an example of what that form can do, I thought it was remarkable, and it was, again, it's so in line with what we're all going through in this huge Trump miniseries, but it was put into this kind of, I thought, brilliant dramatic form.
Look at the state we are in. God knows we need to shake things up. So, I propose that in order to vote, every British citizen must take an IQ test.
God, what did she just say?
Are you saying that some people are too stupid to vote?
I've got you listening now, haven't I?
Broadchurch season 1 is as good television as I've ever seen in my life. The Wire, Sopranos, Broadchurch season 1. Season 2 and 3, delightful, don't get me wrong, but season 1 was sublime, was perfection. That's all. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's on Netflix, I'm not sure, but you can find it. Season 1, as good an experience as you could ever have.
The body of an 11-year-old child was found on Harbour Cliff Beach at Broadchurch.
God knows what is hiding in those weak and sunken lines.
I think maybe Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad? Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I got really
I would say that because that was the first show that got me into binge watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Because I didn't see it for the first 4 seasons. And so I had a lot of backlog there.
That really puts you, I had the same thing. That put me in a weird place.
When it was on Netflix then.
Yeah.
It was like
I got really, let me tell you, any Home Depot or RV, I was suspicious.
You're so easily influenced.
Everything seemed dark.
I'm thinking if you and I could partner up. You know the business. And I know the chemistry.
For me, The People versus O.J. Simpson was the thing that got me binging for real. That's when I realized how good binging could be. And I swear I couldn't miss an episode. And it was as good as a movie. It was like I couldn't get enough.
and you see all the stars that came out of it and what it did for everyone there. It was just People versus O.J. Simpson was absolutely incredible.
I'm not a public personality. I don't know how to do this.
He's my friend. I don't turn my back on people.
You're turning your back on Nicole.
Who the hell signs a suicide note with a happy face?
Fleabag, come on. Fleabag. I wish they would do more Fleabag.
You know when you've done everything? Squat! And you've even...
Do you want to have sex?
No. And you feel great. And even though your sister still hates you...
Thank you.
You're pretending to be friends because your dad is... I'm joking, he's just there.
Here's to love.
Game of Thrones, of course. I mean, Game of Thrones, give it up. Good job. Enjoy your Emmys. Enjoy your sports cars and large houses.
I feel like Game of Thrones is very 2010s.
I mean, I'm going to have to go with Game of Thrones. I feel like that is the biggest pop culture moment in television for this last decade. It's got to be, right? It's got to be.
If you want justice, you've come to the wrong place.
One of my favorite things, TV shows, Scandal. Loved it. We all loved it.
That all this is some kind of sick, twisted punishment? Yes, I
Punishment?
do.
What are you...
For my father.
This has nothing to do
It
with...
has everything to do with him. I get my father released. I try to help you. I try to save you.
Let's not pretend you did that for me, Olivia.
John Mulaney, for the past 10 years, just watching everything he's done. Go on Netflix and watch any one of his specials, and you'll be very happy.
Because I've been in relationships where I got cheated on, like long ones. I don't know if you've ever been in a long relationship where you got cheated on, but it changes your whole worldview. Because like when I was a kid, I used to watch America's Most Wanted. You know how kids do. And I would always think to myself, how could another person kill someone? How could a human being kill another human being? And then I got cheated on and I was like, oh, okay.
That skit, What's That Name, is as good a skit as I've ever seen in my life. From beginning, a lot of times they drop it off and the ending's not good. Beginning, middle, end. That is perfection. I've watched it on YouTube at least 10 times, which is saying a lot for a skit. I can't get enough of it. It is so good. Bill Hader's so good, and all of them. Wow.
Doug, what would you say to the young girls watching?
I don't know. You're as good as any man.
Terrible.
Well, what would you say?
I wouldn't say anything. Camera 3, push it on me. I would listen.
So like the availability of Korean dramas has been really great. Secret Love, you have to watch that show. It's so good. The historical ones, just finished watching one called The Flower in Prison. So good. Like that was my way to like unwind. But also the acting is so good. There's a show called Misty.
시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? JBC 뉴스9의 고혜란입니다.
She's a beast. She is a beast.
Was the Kardashians was absolutely a thing in the late like 2000s, right? Like late 2010. Definitely that. I think they paved the way for reality TV and bootleg reality stars like myself. So I'm gonna choose that for sure.
You would be happy if the show ended? Yeah, who cares? As much as I love you, you fight a lot dirtier than you used to fight.
My favorite album from the last 10 years would have to be Beyonce's, not Lemonade, what was the one before Lemonade? Yeah, Beyonce. The one where she dropped it unexpectedly with all the videos, that's my favorite album.
Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding up in a club.
Well, Adele would be music.
And maybe Glory by Britney Spears. Justice for Glory.
Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City was the album of the 10s for me. I mean, and now he's a legend, but it was absolutely incredible as an album.
If I take another one down, I'ma drown in some poison, abusing my limit. I think that I'm feeling the vibe. I see the love in her eyes. I see the feeling of freedom is granted as soon as the damage of vodka arrived. This how you capitalize.
I loved Solange's album, A Seat at the Table. So beautiful, so profound. I played it on repeat over and over again from top to bottom. Still a masterpiece in my opinion.
I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away.